Every year when cilantro is cheap, I buy a large bunch to use gradually. But if you just store cilantro in the usual way in the refrigerator, it will wilt, turn yellow, and even become slimy very quickly, which is really wasteful. Hello, it's great to see you again on the Clever Tricks channel. After trying many different methods, I've kept only the 3 simplest and most practical ones for everyday cooking. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Today, I'm going to share everything with you. Let's do it together. When I bring cilantro home, the first thing I do is pick out any yellowed, wilted, or bruised leaves like these. It looks simple, but if you leave even a few spoiled leaves behind, the vegetables will start to smell bad after just a few days, and the whole bunch may spoil. I once made that mistake and had to throw away a whole bunch. It was such a waste. I learned my lesson after that. I prepared a medium-sized basin of clean water. Then add a teaspoon of baking soda. Stir well until the powder is completely dissolved in the water. Baking soda is known as a natural cleaning agent, capable of removing pesticide residues and bacteria from vegetables, and is very safe for health. Once the baking soda solution was ready, I added the cilantro to soak. I soak the vegetables in baking soda water for about 7 to 10 minutes. During this time, soil, dirt, and even bacteria will be cleaned away, making the vegetables safer and keeping them fresh longer. After soaking for the required time, I took the vegetables out. You can gently shake the vegetables to drain off excess water. Then, remove the vegetables from the pot and place them in a colander. If they are still damp, pat them dry with paper towels. It is extremely important to ensure that vegetables are completely dry before storing them, because if they are still wet, they will easily become soggy and spoil quickly. After washing and draining the vegetables, I started preserving them in various ways. Prepare a small glass jar. Add some clean water. Place the glass of water on top of a larger jar lid. Prepare a large glass jar. Place the remaining vegetables in the larger glass jar, ensuring that the tops of the vegetables are completely covered. Next, place the jar of vegetables in the glass of water so that the roots are submerged. Placing vegetables in a glass jar with a little water at the bottom and a lid on top will create the effect of miniature vegetable gardening in the refrigerator. The waterlogged roots of the vegetable will continue to absorb moisture, providing hydration that keeps the stems and leaves green and fresh. Meanwhile, the covering of the leaves helps maintain stable humidity, preventing them from drying out due to the cold air in the refrigerator. Thanks to this method, vegetables retain their freshness, green color, and characteristic aroma for many days, even 2 to 3 times longer than when stored in regular plastic bags. Thanks to this method, vegetables retain their freshness, green color, and characteristic aroma for many days, even 2 to 3 times longer than when stored in regular plastic bags. If you don't have a glass jar, you can use a Ziploc bag to cover the leaves and secure it with a rubber band. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Store in the refrigerator's cool compartment, away from the refrigerator door. Placing vegetables in a glass jar with a little water at the bottom and covering it with a Ziploc bag acts as a seal. And they can be preserved for 1 to 2 weeks if done correctly, and the water is changed regularly. Second method, I make coriander powder for later use. I separate the leaves like this because the leaves are the most fragrant part. I don't throw away the stems and roots, but keep them to make coriander tea, which has a very pleasant aroma and a mild taste. Then, I line the air fryer with parchment paper. Then I spread the coriander leaves out in a thin layer. This step requires a little care, but the result is evenly dried coriander with a beautiful color. I set the temperature to about 90 degrees Celsius and dried it for 30 to 40 minutes. The low temperature helps the herbs dry slowly, preserving their green color and natural aroma. Every 10 minutes or so, I open the pot and gently stir to prevent the herbs from burning or darkening. When enough time has passed, I take it out. At this point, it feels very light. The leaves are crisp and easily crumble with just a gentle squeeze. I let the dried coriander cool completely. I don't rush this step because if I grind it while it's still warm, the powder will easily become damp again. The dried coriander now has a very distinct aroma. Exactly the natural dried herb scent that I really like. I put it in a blender and grind it to the desired fineness. Then, I put the powder into a clean, dry glass jar and seal the lid tightly. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. It's very convenient to use. Just sprinkle a little on eggs, potatoes, salads, or soups, and the dish will be much more appealing. You don't need much. Just a small amount is enough to enhance the flavor. I store the jar in a dry, well-ventilated place. Making my own coriander powder gives me peace of mind. It's clean, fragrant, and free of preservatives. Coriander powder is very convenient, especially on days when I need to cook quickly. The next method is also very convenient for those who cook frequently. Cut the cilantro into small pieces about 2 to 3 centimeters long, or as desired. I usually only use the leaves, keeping the roots to grow. After cutting, place the vegetables in a clean, dry container with a lid. Gently add the vegetables, being careful not to overpack them, or they will be crushed. Close the lid and place the container in the freezer. With this method, cilantro can be stored for up to a year. When needed, simply take it out and use it directly. No thawing is required. The cilantro retains its color and flavor almost as if it were freshly picked. If you don't want to freeze the whole container, you can use ice cube trays. Place the chopped cilantro into each compartment, filling it about 2/3 full. Then add clean water, preferably filtered water, until it is completely submerged. Cover the tray and put it in the freezer. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. When cooking, simply add 1 to 2 pieces to your dish. It's very convenient. All these preservation tips are easy to do at home. If you find them useful and your family also enjoys cilantro, don't hesitate to share them. If you have a lot of cilantro and don't know how to store it, try these methods. Cilantro can actually last a long time if stored properly, which is both economical and convenient for cooking. You can also buy in bulk when prices are low to stock up, so you don't have to worry when prices rise. Of the methods I've just shared, which one best suits your daily cooking habits? Do you have any other common methods for preserving cilantro that you use in the kitchen? I'd love to read your tips in the comments. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. See you in the next cooking tips video.